Based Bonk is ripping, ladies and gentlemen. I made a video on this, I want to say 2 or 3 days ago. And when I made my video, it was around $300,000 market cap. Guys, and is currently at $450,000 market cap with a lot more room to run. In my opinion, guys, I think this is going to be one of the most easiest swing trades of this next coming days slash weeks. Okay, now guys, I am still holding a bag of this, guys, even though I got in at 200,000. And guys, if you're in my private Discord, congratulations, we all got in at $200,000 market cap, roughly around that price. So hey, if you guys are in the private Discord, voila, we're pretty, you guys already know we're eating. If you're on the private Discord, link is down below, guys. Cheaper than a daily coffee. Come through and get involved. Okay, now let's talk about Based Bonk, because there's a couple updates that I want to go over. Now, to start off with price action, guys, I mean, this was a pretty easy trade for me to take. When I got in at 200,000, it was pretty much at a 2x to get back to all-time high. We could see it was pretty easy for me, right? Like I saw this and I was like, okay, you know what? An all-time high is very simple to get. I mean, I knew we were going to do at least a 2x to go to all-time high. So I was like, okay, cool. Should be a quick trade to take. Now, with that being said, we are getting ready to test that all-time high price. The all-time high, the actual all-time high seems to be 540. So we are pretty close to getting there, okay? So even if you got in at my video yesterday, again, once we break all-time highs, everyone should be up 2x. Now, one thing I will say, guys, is this Based Bonk is the one that I'm buying. I know there's another one here that is Bonk on base or something. I'm not buying this, guys. I don't know what this is. Haven't done my research. I mean, it's down a fair bit. It looks like it launched today. Guys, remember, I am looking at this one, right? The correct contract address is right here, C889. Okay, so be very wary. Now, for those that don't know what this is, guys, it's basically Bonk, which is on, I believe Bonk started on, was it ETH or Solana? Might have even been BNB, whatever it is. But more or less, guys, it's basically the Bonk coin, but on base, right? Now, the reason I like this, guys, is one, the actual team behind this seems to know what they're doing, right? They're not retarded. They seem to be actually putting their money towards good use when it comes to marketing and stuff like that. They also hold a little bit of supply for that purpose. Not only that, guys, the whole Bonk ecosystem is running right now, right? We have Bonk versus Pump Fund with their Bonk, but I think it's Bonk Fund. I think that's what it's called, versus Pump Fund, and Bonk is actually doing pretty well. So I think as Bonk continues to grow and prosper, so will Based Bonk. Okay, so I do like it. I think it's pretty cool. We can see Based Bonk is printing more green candles, guys. And obviously, we already know the base ecosystem is going crazy right now. So super bullish and super cool to see. Now we can see it's still day one on base. And in terms of trending coins on base in the last 7 days, we can see Based Bonk is actually number 2, which is pretty interesting. If we see here, there's a bunch of coins. I mean, we've talked about, what have we talked about here? We've talked about Toshi. That's the only one. We talked about Sato, we talked about Miggles, we talked about Keycat, we talked about Ski. A lot of the newer ones, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I have heard of some of these. Like for example, Aura. I have seen Saluki. I have seen Mamo. I think that's the AI one. I have seen ADM. I think I've seen ADM. I've seen Vader. I've seen Beats. Right. A lot of these are interesting coins, but again, Based Bonk is number 2, so that is pretty cool to see as well. Now, apparently, they have big plans for Based Bonk. I think they are working on getting some exchange listings done. I know it says Coinbase, MEXC, and Bitmart, but obviously, guys, the first few are going to be the smaller ones. The Coinbase listing, I mean, if it ever does happen, I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. I don't think I'm looking that far into the future for this coin. Right now, I'm trying to just break that $1 million market cap, and once we can break 1 million, I think after that, it will just gain a lot of traction, and this thing will skyrocket. Okay, now, some more news. Based Bonk is a play I've been watching for the last couple of days. Team seems incredibly capable, and I didn't expect this to sit sub milli for that much longer. Okay, so they also onboarded some OG Shiba Inu whales, apparently some YouTube content creators, and apparently they're also doing some, I think they got Crypto Zeus. I think that's what the guy's name is. A bunch of people on Twitter are calling it out as well. So yeah, that is pretty freaking cool. I do think, like I said, guys, Based Bonk will probably continue to rally. It'll probably continue to grow from here. And I mean, hey, when you have, like I said, like all these Shiba Inu OGs coming on, and you have a lot of people just really supporting the project, I genuinely do think this can go pretty far. Okay, now like I said, my short-term price target is going to be to get to 1 million. Now, mind you guys, my entry is 200,000. So hey, like I said, I'm sitting pretty nice. Hopefully we can continue to grow, break new all-time highs. Maybe if that happens later today, that would be amazing. And guys, finally, I want to say big shout out to Hannah Caveman against the most recent results that we have. He started with $300 a couple of weeks ago, and now he's up to $6,000. 1,000. Okay, very, very dope. Big shout out to Hannah Caveman. And guys, if you do want to join the private Discord, it is linked down below. It's cheaper than a daily coffee, guys, and you get instant buy sell alerts, and you get hours of video content on WAP that will teach you how to have a proper entry and exit strategy, and will teach you how I've been able to go from literally broke at nothing to full-time in crypto. And I mean, literally, I travel the world. I live a pretty good life, I think. So if you guys want to live a similar life and you guys want to actually make an impact, make some money this bull run, it is the place to be with over 120 members. Things are just looking good in there. Okay, so come through, check it out. Link is down below. And guys, that is it for today. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.